You're posting?
No, scrapbook. I'm old school.
Dress up your house before the holidays and save up to 30% on select new carpet, waterproof core, hardwood, or laminate during S&G's dress-up sale. Plus, get their no-surprise guarantee and promise to beat any written estimate by 10%. S&G, more than carpet. Go to sgcarpet.com for the showroom nearest you or to have their mobile showroom come to you.
If you own a business, this has been a bumpy ride. From pandemic to inflation, I'm sure you could use a break. If your business has 5 or more employees and survived COVID, you might be eligible to receive a payroll tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. The challenge is getting your hands on it. Hi, I'm Howard Mackler, and that's why I founded GetRefunds.com to cut through the red tape and get you the money. The team of tax attorneys we have put together are highly trained in this little-known payroll tax refund program. We do all the work, charge not a dime up front, and simply share a percentage of the cash that we get for you. Businesses of all types can qualify, including those that took PPP, nonprofits, and even those that had increases in sales. We have helped return over $1 billion to businesses, and we can help you too. Just go to getrefunds.com/news, click on Qualify Me, and answer a few questions. This payroll tax refund is only available for a limited period of time. Don't lose out on up to $26,000 per employee. Go to getrefunds.com/news. That's getrefunds.com/news.
We're all on this planet together, so join Odyssey and find your one thing. Now that it's autumn, check window and door seals for proper insulation and replace your furnace air filter. Join Odyssey, and together, each of us doing one thing makes a greener tomorrow. What's your one thing?
We close out the day with a check of traffic. Here's Frank Munich. And traffic is our one thing. We have a couple of things, though, on the roadways. One, a new problem being reported in San Jose. On the McKee Road off-ramp from southbound 680, we have a hit-and-run crash. No lanes are blocked there, but there will be some flashing lights there on the shoulder that will get your attention. We have some debris. It's a bucket rolling around in the far left lane, southbound 680 on the connector ramp to northbound 101. And in Vallejo, eastbound 80, just before Georgia Street, we have an accident which is in the process, if it hasn't already been, of being taken off to city streets that had been blocking lanes. Your next update at 12:08 on the Traffic Leader KCBS. Clear and cool overnight, lows in the 40s and yes, some 30s. Sunny tomorrow, highs mid-60s to mid-70s. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. Almost Monday, October 24th, 2022, coming up on KCBS.
I'm Marty Schaefer with a closer look at some of California's climate goals.
For decades, California has set the gold standard.
I'm Alice Worth. What nurses in the East Bay want in order to call off a strike.
And CBS News has learned that former President Trump has been encouraging officials in Pennsylvania to end mail-in voting. I'm Peter Finch. CBS News covers the world. Next.
When you need to know, KCBS AM, KFRC FM, and HD1, San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose, and Odyssey Station.
Midnight. This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. I'm Christopher Cruz in Washington. The World Series begins this Friday. It'll be the Houston Astros against the Philadelphia Phillies. It's the second consecutive year the Astros have won the American League title. Manager Dusty Baker.
It's on our minds the whole spring training is getting back to this point, and it's a wonderful thing when you accomplish a goal.
Baker spoke on the MLB network. Thousands of people gathered in Center City, Philadelphia. The facilities beat the San Diego Padres Sunday night to win the NLCS.
Let's go, Bills!
Former President Trump is maneuvering behind the scenes to try to end mail-in voting for everyone in Pennsylvania.
First reported by Rolling Stone, there was a September 6, 2022 meeting in Trump Tower with key allies about urging state Republicans to overturn laws which enabled mail-in voting. Act 77 in Pennsylvania was upheld by the state Supreme Court earlier this year, irritating Trump and his allies about the prevalence of that process in the state of Pennsylvania.
CBS's Robert Costa, January 6th Committee Vice Chair Liz Cheney, says the committee will be ready for Donald Trump if he agrees to testify under
He's
subpoena.
not going to turn this into a circus. This isn't going to be, his first debate against Joe Biden and the circus and the food fight that became.
Cheney spoke on NBC. Disgraced Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein goes on trial in Los Angeles today on charges of sexually abusing 5 women. CBS's Mark Strassman will be there.
Weinstein's barely begun a 23-year prison sentence in New York State. His health's poor, diabetes, rotting teeth, and more.
He can't walk and he can't see.
But justice is also blind, and dozens of his alleged victims say Judgment Day is overdue for a serial predator.
Harvey, you messed with the wrong women.
One person was injured and some homes and other buildings in the small town of Bull Ridge, Missouri have been destroyed in a fire that's now 100% contained. Cooper County Emergency Management Director Larry Early.
Thinking about 12 or 13 of those buildings were occupied structures. The rest of them were either abandoned or outbuildings or farm sheds.
A hurricane made landfall Sunday on a sparsely populated area of Mexico's Pacific coast. It quickly weakened to a tropical storm as it moved inland, but in the process, it brought high waves and a lot of rain to the resort town of Puerto Vallarta. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more. Are you seeing the telomeres here? Come here, look at the scope.
Dr. Ocasio's lab startup just discovered a gene therapy breakthrough.
Cells have already doubled.
He needs a fleet of research assistants before this breakthrough breaks them.
We need lab techs, research assistants.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. So you have to drive 300 miles to your cousin's wedding. Okay, so it's this fourth. But you know what they say, fourth time's the charm. Well, here's the problem. Your tires are as bald as I am. But lucky for you, eBay Motors has tires for just about every make and model. Plus wheels, lug nuts, jack stands, and more. 122 million parts. Do they have tissues? Oh, good, because I'm definitely a crier. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Where's the Great Pumpkin going to be this year?
What a way to spend Halloween.
October 31st wouldn't be the same without it. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, which debuted on CBS in 1966, is moving again.
I got an invitation to a Halloween party.
Special switch to ABC in 2001, and 2 years ago it slid over to Apple TV Plus, angering fans who didn't want to pay to stream it. A year later, it was back on TV on PBS. Because streaming rights have forced the Great Pumpkin Patch to move yet again to Apple. This time it'll stream free this Friday through Halloween Monday. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
No return to power for former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson. He says he will not run to lead the Conservative Party again. He was ousted in July after a series of ethics scandals. He was widely expected to run to replace Liz Truss, who quit last week. Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
It's 12:05 at the Bay Area's news station, KCBS. Monday will be sunny and beautiful in the Bay Area, just like Sunday was. Good morning, I'm Peter Finch. Here's what's happening. Later this morning, specifically 7 a.m., 1,800 nurses at an Altabate Summit Medical Center in Oakland and Berkeley could walk out on strike. They're shooting for a 5-day strike. The California Nurses Association, National Nurses United, has been bargaining since June of last year, and a federal mediator has been helping the sides negotiate, but with little luck. We get more from KCBS's Alice Wirtz.
According to the nurses union, the strike is about ongoing patient care issues, staff safety, and unusually high turnover rates. Dan Gabler has worked with sick newborns at Altabates Hospital in Berkeley for 41 years.
Hospitals are healing spaces, and in order for us to provide the care to our patients and the attention to their families, we need it to be a safe space to work in.
Gabler says what's most concerning is management's disregard for the need for safety for patients, staff, and families.
It's about what the hospital needs to do to implement safety measures to keep the nurses safe, to keep the patients safe, and to keep the families safe.
Since 2020, the hospital has been